Hey guys, welcome back to After Credit Movie Chats. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Dean Thomas, and this is my review of 999, starring Kate Winslet, Woody Harrelson, Casey Affleck, Aaron Paul, Anthony Mackie. You even got an appearance by Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot, although it's a very, very small role. But I mean, this cast goes on and on and on. And the basic plot of the movie is there's a couple dirty cops who are in it with the Russian mob, and they get assigned to pull off these heists, and one of these heists is they hope to be their last, but in order to pull it off, they think they have to kill a cop. And killing that cop would send out the 999 code, and that would get the entire police force to swarm that area while they pull off a heist across town. And now that's the basic plot of the movie. And overall, I really did like this movie a lot. It is a gritty, dark movie, and I think the appropriate word, I mean, there's dirty cops in the movie, and I think dirty is the appropriate word for this. It's on the streets of Atlanta. You can tell it's hot. Everybody's sweating. It looks like they haven't showered in a couple days. I mean, the people they're dealing with aren't exactly the nicest people. And I mean, dirty just describes this word so much. They're on the streets. And I have to say, the tone of this, the way it was directed, was really well done. And I have to say, the music really added to it. It's this kind of like dark, brooding sort of thing. And there's that line in the trailer Woody Harrelson says, you got to out-monster the monster. And I think the score really played into that, because you felt like there was this monster lurking in the shadows, waiting in the dark, waiting to strike on these people. And that's what it felt like. And the tension in this movie really builds, and it really pulls you in. There's a couple scenes where, you're on the edge of your seat, your stomach's kind of twisting, your heart's racing. And it worked really well, and the music played a big role in that. And the performances in this movie are all top-notch across the board. Everybody knocks out of the park. But it's not a perfect movie either, because for some reason some of these actors were trying to do accents, or they were being told to do some sort of accent. Some for no real reason. It's not really explained that they're from somewhere else, or they're just doing this accent. But they wouldn't hold it the whole time. It would break, or in stressful moments when they're really, gotta get going, they would lose the accent. So a little bit of a negative there, but overall, like I said, really like this movie. The story's relatively simple, as I stated at the beginning. Now, where this movie would lose you at some points is where it would try to throw in these other complicated things for no real reason. Didn't add anything. They just kind of would throw them at you in a little, expositionary dialogue, but it didn't really do anything. It didn't really pay off. But the simple story itself really worked. With that being said, though, some of it was a little predictable. You could see some things coming. You can make some pretty educated guesses as to what might happen next, and what was the outcome of this going to be. The movie felt like it ran a little long. It hits a climax, and then it kind of goes through some more of it, which is not boring by any stretch. It's not like limping to the end or anything, but it seemed like the climax hit, but then we kept going for another 20-30 minutes, which was a little odd. But overall, the movie, I thought, worked really well. The tension worked really well. The performances were all great. But it is a dirty movie, and I can see where it's not for everyone because of that. The grittiness to it, the realism, kind of the dark tone of it. It's not like an easy movie to watch in any sense of the word, I wouldn't say. So I can see where it's not for everyone. So when it comes down to it, and I got to score this movie, because of the way the story was simple enough, it was easy to follow with all these people working these different little stories going on. The way the music and the tension built, but like I said, there were some problems here, a little overcomplication. Maybe the pacing was a little off, but overall I really liked 999, and I would give the movie a 79%. So I'd like to know, were you interested in seeing this movie? And if you have seen it, what did you think? Were you like me? Did you like it? Was it not for you? And I'm also curious to see how this movie does at the box office this weekend, because when I went, there was nobody there, but being from Michigan, we just got hit with like 14 inches of snow. So this could be one of those weekends where weather really plays into it, because I think a big part of the country got hit with some snow. So we'll see how that plays in all this box office. But like I said, jump in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. Follow me on Twitter at AC Movie Chats for all the latest movie news, trailers, reviews, just like this one. And it'll also give you all the links to my website, aftercreditmoviechats.wordpress.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you back here next time.